Journaling is just writing down what you have done that day, but this couldn't be farther from the truth. If you do it right, it will completely rewire your brain on how you perceive yourself. I have journaled for the past 3 to 4 years, and my main reasons are: it made me more confident, it killed my social anxiety, and healed my childhood trauma. In this video I will show you how you can differentiate between the two types of journaling, how to utilize them both and use them correctly to kill your social anxiety and heal your trauma. First things first, you have to differentiate between gratitude journaling and problem journaling. These are two different types of journaling, but they are both equally important, and you need to have a good mixture in between to get the best maximum results with minimum efforts. So what does even gratitude journaling mean? Gratitude journaling is just writing down things you're grateful for, and this is specifically useful if you do it right after waking up. So after you wake up tomorrow, just take a notebook and a pen and write down 3 things you're grateful for. This is grateful journaling that will help you be more grateful in your daily life and appreciate things you wouldn't even be conscious of. So maybe, for example, that your clean room was heated, or maybe you don't have to write it even on a paper. You can write a WhatsApp message to your mom, your father, a friend. I remember I did it one time. I woke up and was so grateful for my best friend and the years of friendship he gave me and the loyalty he gave me. So I wrote him a text expressing my gratitude. It was so uncomfortable for me, but he really thanked me for the text, and this was a very good moment for our friendship. So I would recommend it very much to you. But in most use cases, you should just get a notebook, write down 3 things you're grateful for every morning, and this will do wonders for you. And you will, after a few weeks, probably like 3 weeks of doing this, you will see so much more gratification in yourself and for the daily, just general things you have in life, and it will just make you a happier person. Then there's problem journaling. You're probably asking yourself, what's problem journaling? But this is where the power comes from. Problem journaling is where you go deep into your inner self and journal about problems that are hidden in yourself. So what I mean is maybe childhood traumas or other traumas and problematic experience you had in the past, or insecurities you're not conscious of. These things you will never get a hold of them in just living your life, because you don't ask yourself and go deep into your soul to find out about these things. I know it sounds so spiritual, but it isn't. Trust me, it's just logical. But let me go deeper into it. So problem journaling is, for example, this was an example for me in my past. I asked myself why I couldn't talk to girls. I was so socially insecure and so just so unsocial, and I couldn't talk to anyone, especially girls. I would just freeze. And I asked myself, why was it? Yes, on the surface level I knew, okay, I was fat and not very good looking. That's the point. But this wasn't, as there are fat guys that were even fatter and bad looking than me that had girls. So that wasn't the main problem. I was just so insecure because when I was younger, I didn't really get the appreciation from girls in my school in the early years, when you should have get the first touch of girls maybe when you're 13, 14, but I didn't have that, and I just played video games in my room all the time, and I watched lots of porn, and that destroyed my complete image of girls. And so I asked questions, got deeper. Why is that? Why do I feel that way? Why can't I talk in this situation? Why can't I talk? And then you give the reason. You get deep into yourself. You journal maybe 1 page, 2 pages, and then you ask another question and another question. So this is problems you try to unsolve, like a Rubik's cube, what's problem in yourself. And after you did it a lot of times, your soul will get cleaner and you will feel like just healthier and cleaner overall. I know it sounds esoteric, but it isn't. Trust me. You just have to do it for a few weeks and go deep into that, and it will change your life. You don't have to do this forever, but maybe on specific problems. But once you did it good and found your main problems, your life will change so dramatically, and I'm not exaggerating. This is just insane. Another point I want to give you as a tip is use progressive overload. You don't have to start with journaling 10,000 pages and on day one. Just start maybe with 3 things you're grateful for. This is my action task for you. Write down, get a pen and a paper and write down 3 things you're grateful for. No matter if they are big things or small things. Doesn't matter how irrelevant they are, the first things that pop up in your mind you're grateful for. Yes, use progressive overload, so start small, maybe journal for 3 minutes a day, then after a week get up to 8 minutes or 5 minutes, and then to 8, then to 10 minutes, and progress. I really hope I made my point clear. If you haven't done the action task right now, if you haven't stopped the video, got a pen and a fucking paper and wrote down 3 things you're grateful for, you're a fucking loser and you deserve to fail. You don't deserve a feminine girlfriend that loves you. You don't deserve a business that's thriving and generating so much cash flow. You don't deserve a loving family. Nothing. You don't deserve that because you're a fucking retard. You had such a simple task and you didn't even do it, and you just say to yourself, yeah, I do it later, or I don't need to do it, I'm over that. If you're over that point or better than that, you wouldn't watch this video, would you? I was arrogant myself when I, in my earlier years, watched these videos, but I did my disservice myself, and this was just stupid, and I put my ego aside and started doing the things. Probably, if you're watching this video, I'm further on my journey than you. So fucking listen to me. I did so many mistakes and it costed me years of progress. I could be so much further, and look where I am. But you could do it so much better and faster progress if you just listen. Just do this fucking actionable task. It's so easy. Pause the video, do this right now, and come back to the video and watch it. So I hope my little rant motivated you a bit, that you do this thing, because that's very important. It's not about do it now or later, it's about discipline and showing your commitment. So let's come to the next point. You have to make journaling a habit so you stay consistent, because motivation is fleeting but discipline is lasting, and that's very important. You can write this quote down. I think it's really helpful, and you can post it up to your workspace or maybe next to your bed, because it's one thing you can remember for life, and that's a golden rule. So how do you make journaling a habit and not just a thing I want to do but I actually don't end up doing it? So first things, just a tip, journal on paper, not on phone. It doesn't have the same effects. Yeah, I do it on my computer. No. Pen and paper. And can maybe just a simple block. Write down 3 things you're grateful for and journal sometimes. It's more personal. It's so much more mindful, and you get deeper in the problems, and you will feel so much just more in the grind mode, and it will do wonder. So please trust me. Making a habit out of journaling is easier than you think. You have to pick one spot where you journal daily. So you need to have a journaling space, like I said. Maybe it's your bed. Maybe it's your you have a couch in your room. Then you made a journal every day on that space. Because if you will associate this space, maybe a chair or something like that, you will associate this place with journaling. And if you see this place in your room, maybe there's a chair in the corner, you will just remember to journal. Or if you sit down in this chair, you just will get the urge after some time to journal, so you don't forget this. And it will become very easier if you already have sit down, because it's become a routine to actually start journaling, rather than forcing yourself, oh, I need to journal but I don't want to. So do that. Very important. Another thing is habit stacking. Habit stacking is a good book I have read that's called Habits from James Clear. Very good book. Please read it. It has done wonders for me. But here's the main point I want to summarize. You have to habit stack. So what this means, for example, you have to put one habit onto another. An example is you wake up, you make your bed. On top to it, on making your bed is a habit. After making your bed, you will automatically journal. You put a habit on top. That's journaling. After journaling, you put meditation. So you put another habit on top. And you do this and every day for the next maybe like 60 days, and this will become a routine, and it will be so easy for you to follow this and not miss a day, because it's the first things you do, and you stack them on each other. Because if you have made your bed, you automatically will think, oh, I need to journal now. Or then if you have journaled, you will have to think, oh, I need to meditate now, and not just think, oh, go throughout the day and think, oh, I still need to meditate, and then forget it. Another thing is, do it as early as possible, because like I said, you will forget it, and then in the evening you will remember, oh, I need to meditate still, or journal still. But you are tired from the day, you got from work or school, you have done so much work, maybe you have gone to the gym, you will be tired, you don't want to do this, and your willpower will be used up, so you will not do it in the end. I'm such a person, you're such a person, we are not that disciplined maybe yet, so just do it as early as possible when your willpower is up. Also, keep your journal visible. Next point, maybe next to your bed, to your journaling space, maybe to your desk, so you can see it all the time and journal, and it will remind you to journal. See how I give you a lot of very simple I give you detailed points and explanations why you do things and how you do things, but I give you like the past 2-3 things. They were such simple things to implement, but they will do wonders because they compound. Another good book to read is The Compound Effect, and they compound because if you just do this one, for example, habit stacking, maybe one day it will save you because you have done your bed earlier or meditated, then you will journal. Like for me, it does wonders. Maybe it will save you one day instead of missing journaling. Then another day, because you saw your journal always, you will remember that, and it saved that day of journaling, and you haven't missed out on it. And this will compound and compound until you get very consistent. So don't miss out of these. Implement all of these if you want to get real results and become the man you desired or destined to be. So keep this in mind, please. Also, set a timer. Again, so simple, but nobody does it. Why? Because you need to be reminded of doing that. So set a timer on your phone right now. Actionable tasks. Do it right now. Go to your phone. Maybe if you wake up every day for school or work at 6 a.m., put a timer on 6:20 to that is called journaling. It should be a timer for every day, and that's it. You will see the timer and get reminded and do it. Also track your progress. Use a habit tracker. I have one right here. Simple. I did it for this video and my meditation video. So habit tracker, here are all your habits. These are the days of the month. And if you have done, for example, here one of these is journaling. I have done this today. You will just tick this. That's easy, but you will see over the month how consistent you were, and then the next month you will not get the first month completely consistent. You will not tick off all the boxes, for example, just for journaling or meditating. Nobody will, because we are not the most disciplined. We are at a lower level, especially you if you're watching this video, and that's okay. I started always also like that, but you will maybe get out of 30 days you will get maybe 10 right. That's okay. Try to get better. Don't see this as an excuse, but get better. But the next month you will make another habit tracker and see, okay, I got 15 out of or 20 out of 30. The next month maybe like 22 to 25 out of 30, and you will get better and better and better, and this will compound, and just like you see it, you will become the man you are destined to be. I like that phrase so much. Also, I'm building an app right now that will come out in the App Store and Google Play Store in the next few weeks. That's called Trackable, where you can track all of your self-improvement habits, your finance. You have a finance tracker in there to keep an overview over your finances, a gym tracker, a nutrition tracker. You have everything you need to track your life and see custom variables. That is also validated by AI that gives you tips and all that stuff built by me with my experience that you can use. It comes out in a few weeks, so maybe shoot me DM if you have questions to that or want to early access for free, or just keep an eye on that. I'm really proud of that. So point number 3 is, how do you get the most out of journaling? Nobody wants to waste time on things that isn't serving them. So the real power in journaling is asking multiple times, why is that? So example, why couldn't I talk to girls? Okay, I was fat and overweight, but why are there guys that are fat and overweight and can't talk to girls, but that I could not? Okay, because I was insecure. Why was I insecure? Okay, because maybe I didn't get the attention when I was a young boy starting getting puberty from girls, and maybe I was disrespected by other boys in school and was bullied. Okay, but why does this affect me still now? And you go deeper and deeper and you ask all kinds of questions until you and you will write. Once you get in the flow, it's crazy. But this does wonders for me. And you can implement this for every problem you have, every insecurity, every bad habit you have. Why do I do this bad habit? Okay, why that? Why that? And go deeper. Right? Also, main tip, so essential. Right? Like nobody will ever read it, because nobody will ever read it. You have to be brutally honest with you, like embarrassingly honest with yourself. And that's the hardest part. Like reading, you want to write like, okay, maybe somebody reads it one day. You will say to yourself, no, nobody will read it. But so you will write more in a proud way and not put your ego aside. Nobody will read it, and write even if it's embarrassing. A few weeks or after a few intense journaling sessions, you will start to notice patterns in yourself and learn lessons about yourself that you have never dreamed of or never knew of, and insecurities that you didn't know were that deep. So you will start to see patterns, and that's something so valuable. Nothing else will give you that can be bought or given to you. You can only find this out yourself. And that's the magic in journaling. So I don't say it's just like a cute self-improvement habit. It's life-changing. And if you get consistent with it and really utilize it when having a problem or facing an obstacle in your life or seeing an insecurity you try to cure, I think that's one of the first things you should do, and then start implementing solutions for fixing that insecurity. And trust me, it's life-changing. I can't say that often enough. So let's get to the takeaway. Journaling isn't about being perfect. It's okay to slip up. It's okay to maybe don't go that deep because you're tired. It's just about showing up and trying to get better every time. Like I said, on your habit tracker, you will get maybe not a 30 out of 30 the first month. Maybe you get like 5 out of 30 days. 5 out of 30 days you journal. If it's problem journaling, or gratitude journaling, or both, or a mixture, you get the gist. But you won't be will be perfect. Try to get as good as possible. Aim for 30 out of 30, of course, or maybe even more than that. 2 times a day, but try to be consistent and get better and better. So that's the point. Maybe in a month 2 in the habit tracker you will get like 10 out of 30 or 12 out of 30 and get better and better. That's the thing. It's about realizing your trauma and self-destroying unconscious patterns. It's about realizing that they are in you and destroying them, and building new or formatting new not limiting beliefs, something that will empower you and help you on your journey. You have to start today. Like I said, the action tasks, if you haven't done them, you can never click on my videos of one of my videos again, because you're not built for that. I'm actually telling you, maybe you will get success, maybe, probably not, but if yes, okay, you're an exception, sorry. But do the things I say, because I did them earlier in my early stages too, and you just need to put your ego aside. So that's very important. DM me on Instagram, it's in the bio, and I will shoot you a link to my private community with other self-improvement guys that are on the same journey, and my video course that explains everything about self-improvement, social skills, style, looks maxing, fitness, everything in detail. And you can even get your free custom videos made by myself that's very long and very detailed to your specific situation. You can just ask me, say to me what free videos you want about which topics, very specific situation, and I will explain a video what I would do in your situation and give you tips and how I dealt with the problems you're dealing with. So thank you for watching, and see you the next time.